Welcome to the show. I'm Paul Schisler.
Yes, you are. And I am Ellery, and we've got a super fantastic show for y'all tonight. So thanks for joining us. Will, so happy to have you.
That was a wonderful entrance, Paul. We should do a
Did
musical
it
show.
intimidate you as a singer to have me
I'm Will
sing?
Boswell.
Oh, I hit a couple more notes than you did.
Paul's just being a show-off because he has nothing else to show off tonight.
Ouch, burn. You guys will sing
Whoa.
later. Anyways, we have some exciting guests. Our first guest will be Pearson. He created namedrop.com.
Yes, if you guys haven't checked out that website, you need to, and we'll tell you more about that later.
Really
We
cool.
also have Mr. Penny.
Mr. Penny.
He does the push-ups on the field, so we'll get to
We
talk to
all
him.
know who he is. He's the heart of Auburn.
Just in case
Oh, yeah.
anyone didn't, letting them know so they can stay tuned in.
Will, you need to have a push-up competition with him.
Oh, I don't know about that.
No faults.
Yeah.
That would-
You need
that
to.
would-
We're
yeah.
gonna make them do an arm wrestling competition.
You're the muscle
for
man
sure.
over here.
You can't see through the white jacket, but feel
Oh,
that.
except for you can. Look
Feel
at
that.
this crease of the
Oh,
bulge
yeah, you still look
there.
good.
You know, I'm gonna
Gym.
break this jacket. We
Yeah,
can't.
you need to calm down. You're making our viewers hot and bothered.
Well, I hope I'm not making Conan O'Brien. I pray, Conan, that you're watching right now. I hope that
Pray.
you watch this because we want you.
Well, Conan, we actually wanted to show you what you did in Auburn this week, so take a look.
We mentioned last week on the show we're trying to bring Conan O'Brien here to Auburn University, so we're going to take our Clonan here around the campus to partake in some of our traditions.
Our favorite tradition is rolling Toomer's Corner. Now, when we roll Toomer's Corner, we do it after Auburn wins any kind of sporting event.
Conan, catch!
Rolling can be kind of a difficult activity if you haven't ever done it before. What you have to do is you take your toilet paper and you have to give it some length on it because you want to make sure that the tree limbs will catch on the toilet paper. And then you take it and you flick it with your wrist. So it's all in the wrist.
After rolling Toomer's Corner, join another one of our Auburn traditions and get eliminated from Toomer's Corner drugs.
So Clonan, we hope you enjoyed yourself today.
And we'll be back next week for Clonan to enjoy some more Auburn University traditions.
Conan, come to us, please.
Paul is trying to seduce you to come here.
Come to. This is not seductive. This is.
That's a little seductive. You could be like roping him in, seductive.
We have witches that will do witchcraft if you don't come. That's how bad we want you.
That's how bad you want him. I just really want you to come. So please, 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 I hope you're watching. Come. Okay, so we have something to talk about. Super Bowl's coming up.
Super Bowl.
Super-
Is that like?
It's like this little thing
Super
that
Bowl,
they
is that
do
where
every
they eat
year.
soup? They eat soup. It's
Kind of like a
Super Bowl.
soup competition with a football
Okay.
and with professional
What team are you
football
going
players. I am going.
Green Eyes. You're going for Green Bay, right?
No way. No way. No way.
Oh, okay.
Who are you going for?
Not really going for anybody.
You don't want to go for the cheese heads?
No, okay, well I do like cheese. Will, you like
We
cheese?
know
I
you like
do.
cheese, and we know you like Wisconsin. You loved the Midwest.
Wisconsin, yeah.
He
No, I
loves
do
the
like-
Midwest.
You know, it's actually at Dallas, the Dallas Cowboys
Right.
Stadium, right? And the owner said he was going to charge people $200 to stand outside and watch the big TV.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
But since the weather is so cold and so terrible right now, he thinks people are going to stay home. So.
Will, what do you think? Would you
I
pay
would-
$200?
No. To sit, I mean, by the time they're in, however far they are from the TV, it's going to be the exact same size.
Right.
Well, and I
know?
guess he clearly didn't get the memo that people have bought TVs in their home.
Put them
Yeah.
in
In
their
the home,
homes.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
There are
he's a
also
guy.
little
And it's
things
warm.
called sports bars that people
Oh,
tend to go
right.
to. So,
Oh, well.
yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
Why are
Good
people so
business
weird?
venture, good idea, bad in practice. But anyways, well, we have a commercial, and when we come back, we are going to have Pearson tell us about a little bit about his website.
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
What would you do? Get up off my feet and stop making tired excuses. Come on, what would you do? Come on, what would you do?
Does watching Real Talk really save you $13 or more at the movie theater? Is Leonardo DiCaprio really king of the world?
I'm the king of the world!
Be back to the Prowl. Where did that come from?
I
What
don't
am I,
know.
like
It
a
was your
Steelers fan?
gangster
Am I a
thing.
Steelers fan? Who's
Hey,
that?
don't hate, don't hate. Well, listen, we have Pearson here with us. Thank you so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks for having me. Way
Ah.
I'm
to
gonna
go.
handshake too. Thank you.
There you
Oh,
go.
That's
thank you.
Absolutely.
That's a successful handshake.
That was.
Ooh.
What's up?
Those hands.
What's up? That's what's up. Now you created NameDrop.com. Tell us about that.
Yeah, NameDrop.com is a blog that I started over the break, actually. I was just sitting in studio last semester, and I was thinking how retarded my instant messenger name sounded
As they
back
usually
in the day.
are.
Exactly. So I created this site so everybody could submit their own names, and we could all laugh at how awkward
We could
were.
all feel retarded
LOL,
together.
if you will.
Oh, and we will.
Face.
Exactly.
So what was your name?
My name was PB Chillin'. It was kind of a takeoff of the Weeby Chillin' or Weeby Grillin'.
As we're doing
if
now.
you're a grill master.
Right.
But yeah, that was my name, so felt pretty stupid, but loved it at the same time.
It's that time in our lives.
Exactly.
What
Yes.
what was your name, Ellery?
Mine-
This is gonna be good.
Yeah, this is so good. Mine was Swirl Girl 007.
Whoa.
Yeah. The 007
Do
part.
explain
Okay.
Swirl Girl.
The 007 part was because I love James Bond. Forever. I still do.
Sean
Okay, you and
Connery.
older men, I can see
It's
that.
fine. It's just my,
Your forte, if you will.
it's what I do. So the swirl part, I don't know where that was just a magical
Did you
kind
get
of thing.
swirlies a lot in school?
Toilets.
No.
Do we need to talk about that?
Actually, no, my mom wouldn't
Don't
let
bully
me. My
people.
mom wouldn't let me have an AIM for like the longest time. So, and then
That
when I finally
internet.
came up with one, yeah.
Will, what about you? Yours has got to be good.
Mine was the Boz Force One.
bo-
The was TH.
course it was.
THABOZ.
Like the.
Yeah, that was my
The
nickname
Boz
back in the
Force.
day.
That sounds something
Paul,
like from Star
why don't you
Wars.
enlighten us with what yours was?
Well, mine was actually pretty lame. It was PD El Camino. And it was my family nickname in front of my favorite car.
Oh.
So not many
Yeah.
people wanted to chat with me because
No, probably not.
not many people like El Caminos. I
Well,
was that
whatever.
guy.
Pearson, what has been your favorite name that you've seen so far?
Favorite name, off the top of my head, probably Chocolate Queen 83. from
Wow,
one of my
Chocolate
friends.
Queen, I hope you're watching.
Yeah.
Wow. That sounds
Yours
like a
favorite.
very that's a chocolate obsession, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, dark days right there.
Check it past.
And Will, you've gone through that too.
He doesn't want to talk
chocolate.
about it.
Yeah, that's I
Yeah.
put that in the past.
Okay.
Way to bring
We'll
it
probably
up.
we'll probably hear a song about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Someday.
Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah,
and if you
thank you for
guys
having
want to
me.
go to the website, it's just namedrop.com.
Yeah, NAIM, like AOL Instant Messenger, namedrop.com. So check me out.
Well,
Check it out.
awesome. Well, we'll go to a commercial, and when we come back, we'll have Mr. Penny here.
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
What you do? Get up off my feet and stop making tired excuses. Come on, what you do? Come on, what you do?
Does watching Real Talk really save you $13 or more at the movie theater? Is Leonardo DiCaprio really king of the world?
I'm the king of the world!
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
Welcome back. Thank you, Domino's, for that. We're here with our special second guest, Mr. Penny. How are you doing, sir?
How you doing, sir?
Thanks so
Mr.
much
Auburn.
for joining us tonight.
Thank you, thank you.
Mr.
thank you.
Auburn himself with the are you sore from doing any push-ups today?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
He doesn't get sore anymore because you're a professional.
When you do so many.
Well, I appreciate that. I love it. Yeah.
Now, Mr. Penny, tell us where you got the nickname Mr. Penny.
Well, when my mother was carrying me, I born 4th of July, and so it was sometime at the end of June, whatever, and they had a picnic, and so they thought she said Penny, but she said she had a pinch on her side. And so
Ah, there you go. That's how you got
Yeah,
that.
yes, yeah.
Well, tell us what you do for Auburn football games when you come to the field. For those who maybe don't know, I don't know who
For all those
who
non-fans
wouldn't
out
know,
there.
but tell us what you do for Auburn.
Well, I do push-ups. it's something to motivate the team, you know. And so I do 50 every time they score, an extra point, field goal, safety, 25 for every time to get the quarterback, 20 for every first down, and 20 for every sack.
Wow.
Where did you get this idea, this inspiration to do push-ups at the football games?
Well, I had a vision. I used to work at Aruba Tuesday. In the year 2000, I came home and I wind down, and about 4 o'clock in the morning, I went to bed. I went to bed about 1 o'clock. About 4 in the morning, I heard this voice, and it said push-up, and I thought I was dreaming. And I woke up, I looked around, and I didn't hear it no more. And by the time I closed my eyes, I heard it real soft, said push-up. And I said, wait a minute now. All this time I've been doing push-up, it's a good thing for Auburn. So I started doing push-up.
And it's a great way to get in shape, too.
It is. It's a fantastic way to get in shape. Paul, how many push-ups do you think you could do?
Like in a row or like in a month span?
Yeah, like in a row.
Okay, you know, probably like an infinity, maybe.
An infinity? I don't
Somewhere
know.
in between like an infinity.
I don't know if you could.
Well,
I think he could probably push up you.
I'm not going to take that challenge. I'm not going to take that at all. Now you had the opportunity to go to the national championship.
Oh,
how
man.
exciting was that?
Oh, it was great. It was great.
A push-up filled.
Yes,
time.
well, what happened? One of the parents from Dean Road School, named Susie. I can't call her last name, but she asked me was I was going to the game, you know, the championship game. I said, well, I don't know, you know. She said, well, if you can go, will you drive or you fly? I said, it doesn't matter to me. And
So long as you
matter,
can get
you're
out
going.
there,
and so she
teleport, walk, whatever.
So she said, well, I'm gonna look into that, you know what I'm saying? And so when she got on the internet, and then somewhere Aunt Harris saw it on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? And they got on Facebook, and got on Facebook, it just went crazy.
Wow.
And they raised $9,600 for me.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
and
See,
so-
those are,
so-
so you have fans now. Is that weird that you have
Yes,
fans?
yes, yes.
Yeah, it's
yes,
like
I
you
mean-
were such a great fan that you
Yes.
acquired fans.
You acquired fans.
And then the thing about it, when I was in Glendale, like, well, actually, to tell the truth, we had a car to come and pick us up at the house and everything.
Very nice.
We had a Lincoln Continental, me and my wife.
The finest.
And so they came about 2:30 in the morning, and we went to Mobile, and from Mobile to Phoenix, and then from Phoenix to Glendale.
Wow.
We stayed in a nice hotel called Highest Hotel. and
Ah,
everything.
there you go.
It was great and everything. We were a lot of all the fans were there, and I met a lot of fans. I took a lot of pictures and everything, and so it was really great. It was
I
really
saw some
great.
pictures of you there. You look
Yeah.
pumped up from doing it.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself during the game, if Mr. Penny's doing push-ups, I need to do squats or something, like to kind of contribute to that
Yeah,
factor.
Do you ever get
Maybe.
tired doing push-ups during the game?
No, I don't, because what it does, it pump me up. You know what I'm saying? And plus the fans does too and everything. So the
Yeah,
kids,
you get the adrenaline running.
the kids
See,
come down
yeah.
there. They try to do push-ups and everything too and everything. So
They think that they
so
can
really-
out-push up you, but
You
you
just
can't.
blow the kids out of the water.
well, you know,
This is a man's thing.
But actually, you know, we was down, you know, several times at the game and everything. And I work at the Marriott, and so I get off late. You know what I'm saying? The game is 2:30. I get off late, and so when I get there, the fans said, "Where you been?" I said, "I just got from work." So we losing. I said, "Well, let me get down here."
So
you
you
know
start
what I'm
doing
saying?
push-ups?
So I got down push up and stuff and everything. I mean, it pumped the fans up, and also the team too and everything. So that's what makes it.
It gets me psyched out,
I tell you.
personally, honestly.
Yes,
Well,
yes.
Mr. Penny, tell us about your truck.
Oh well, well before I show you this right here, I used to have when Cadillac and Ronnie Brown and Carlos and Cameron, they used to come to Ruby Tuesday all the time, and they used to, you know, I should talk to them all the time. And so when the thing about it, when they had lost the 2 games to USC and Georgia Tech, I got concerned about, you know, what happened, you know. So I went to Seward Hall, and I told the Coach Jernica and Art, my co-worker, I said, look, I'm going to Seward Hall and see what's going on. I said, who is Cadillac? Because they come reach the kids all the time down to school down there.
Right.
I said, who is Cadillac? So I went there. They said, he over there. I said, you Cadillac? He said, yes, sir. I said, why y'all not scoring? He said, we in a slump. I looked him dead in the eyes. I said, I tell you what you do. You put it behind you. You put God first. And every time you score, I'm going to give you 50 push-ups. They won 5 games straight.
There you
Wow,
go. They need
that
that.
is it.
People need that spirit in their
And,
fans.
Yeah, and then they
Wow.
came back and beat Alabama, came back and won the bowl game. In year 2004, one the guys at Dow Chevrolet that work at Dow, I think he's a salesman, whatever. But anyway, he came by the school cross and he said, Mr. Penny, say, we're going to win 3 games and that's it. I said, you know what, thing, you right. I said, we're going to win 3 and go all the way.
That's the attitude.
And that's what happened. And so when they won the SEC championship, I had my truck done. I had Cadillac running around, Carlos Campbell, all of them on the hood of my truck.
And this is the new version of the truck right here.
This is the new version of the truck
The
right
national
here.
championship
The
version.
national championship. And this right here is making a statement. It's making a statement to tell everybody that we are national championship. And nobody can take away from us.
There you go.
Hear that, Alabama?
Well, that's awesome. Well, great. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
We appreciated having you. Oh, and I know you wanted to give a
Oh,
shout
yeah,
out.
yeah, I want to give a shout out to my church, Auburn Zion Church, my pastor, Stephen Falk. I want to give a shout out to my wife. I want to give a shout out to my daughter, my 2 daughters, and my son, and my grandkids, and everything, and also Dean Road and all my penny walkers, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And I just want to tell you that I love you so much, and War Eagle.
War Eagle.
Eagle.
Mr. Penny,
What a
thank
way
you
to
so
go.
much for joining us.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Quite
we
a pleasure.
appreciate having you.
We'll be right back right after this quick break.
This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
What you do? Get up off my feet and stop making tired excuses. Come on, what you do? Come on, what you do?
Does watching Real Talk really save you $13 or more at the movie theater? Is Leonardo DiCaprio really king of the world?
I'm the king of the world! This week's episode of The Prowl is brought to you by Domino's Pizza on Magnolia Avenue in Auburn. Domino's Pizza, delivering quality from the farm to your front door.
Back from the break. Thank you. Now we have our very special musical time where Will Boswell and Ellery are going to sing us a Super Bowl song.
You know what it is, black and yellow, black and yellow. You know what it is, black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, Bay. Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, Bay.
You know what it is. Everything I do it big.
She does it big, yeah.
Screaming, that's nothing. What I put up the light, that's stunning. Wrapping my towel when you see me. You know everything. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow. I put it down to the wave in my diamonds I'm in. Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and
You know what we say when we on the field. Green Bay, Bay.
What you say?
Cheeseheads, gangsters, and them thugs. Green Bay, Bay.
Gangsta thugs.
Starting with a stack of footballs. Green Bay, Bay.
So many
Green Bay,
footballs.
Bay. Throwing long passes with a mug.
Not a
Green Bay,
coffee
Bay.
mug.
Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, Bay. Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, 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 Green Bay, Bay.
Awesome show. Thank you again, Mr. Penny and Pearson Cunningham. Great show. Join us next week for another episode of The Prowl. Until then, see you next time.